Are you thinking about moving to Pittsburgh? Have you done your research and you love everything about this city? Well, hold on. Today, I want to share 5 reasons not to live in Pittsburgh. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Mark McClinchy, and welcome to Mark Knows Pittsburgh, my YouTube channel about all things living and moving to Pittsburgh. I get calls, texts, and emails all the time from people that need help buying a house in Pittsburgh. Whether you need to learn more about the neighborhoods, the school districts, or the real estate market, I got you covered. Just give me a call and I'd be glad to help. I love Pittsburgh, and I love making videos about what makes Pittsburgh great. Low cost of living, affordable homes, great schools, awesome food, cool things to do, and on and on. But Pittsburgh, like any place else, does have its downsides. In this video, I'm not here to dunk on Pittsburgh, but just want to provide an honest and accurate picture of what it's like to live here. So here are 5 reasons, in no particular order, why Pittsburgh is not so great. Reason number 1, Pittsburgh transit. Getting around town in general by car, foot, bicycle, or public transportation is a challenge. We have so many hills and rivers that make for winding back roads and clogged main roads. The public transportation system is almost entirely buses. Getting from point A to point B might involve multiple routes with time-consuming transfers. Limited funding leads to increased fares, consolidating routes, and ultimately lower ridership. Pittsburgh is an older city, and the infrastructure is definitely showing its age, especially the bridges that desperately need repaired. Road construction is common and can lead to delays and detours. And watch out for those potholes. Rush hour traffic on the main roads leading into the city can get congested since it involves a lot of bottlenecks to cross bridges and get through tunnels. Reason number 2, Pittsburgh sports. Moving to a sports city like Pittsburgh is probably a good thing for most people, but many diehard fans are a little too obsessed. Steeler fans will set up a tailgate pretty much anywhere within 24 hours of a game. Pro tip, if you are not into the Steelers, during a game is a great time to go grocery shopping. Stores are almost empty. Our hockey team, the Pittsburgh Penguins, are also extremely popular and typically make the playoffs every year, which always produces roadside tents selling Penguins gear. As for the Pirates, PNC Park is a great place for a game, just don't expect the home team to win. For the last 30 years, there have been very few bright spots. We do not have a professional basketball team in Pittsburgh. The closest NBA team is Cleveland, and most Pittsburghers can't stand anything about Cleveland. The University of Pittsburgh has a large and loyal following for basketball and football. Not quite the powerhouse they were in the 70s and 80s though. Reason number 3, Pittsburgh climate. The weather in Pittsburgh is often a negative topic of discussion. On the plus side, there are 4 distinct seasons, and there are some beautiful days in each season. We also do not have consistent extreme temperatures. There are only a few days per year when we are regularly above 90 degrees or regularly below 20 degrees. But full days of pure sunshine are rare in Pittsburgh. We have more than our fair share of overcast and dreary days that often include some kind of precipitation, rain, snow, sleet, etc. In 2019, there were 203 cloudy days, which only Seattle, Portland, and Buffalo had more cloudy days. Reason number 4 not to live in Pittsburgh, racial inequality. I have lived in Pittsburgh nearly my entire life. My experiences are exactly that, mine. And obviously, many other Pittsburghers have a wide range of experiences. Some will say Pittsburgh is a melting pot and communities have a history of working together. And others can point to highly segregated communities and school systems where resources and opportunities are drastically different. There are undeniable facts that living in Pittsburgh as a Black resident has been challenging to say the least. According to a recent study by a team of Pitt researchers, the health, education, and employment outcomes for Black residents trail those of nearly every comparable US city. There is much work to be done in Pittsburgh to address systemic racism and racial inequality. And reason number 5, taxes in Pittsburgh. Most people in the US do not like to pay high taxes. Pittsburgh has one of the lowest cost of living rates in America, but it does include higher taxes than average. Income taxes are close to average, though if you live in the city of Pittsburgh, the rate is 3%. The fuel tax in Pennsylvania is almost 60 cents per gallon, which is the second highest in the country. Real estate transfer taxes vary by community, but are usually around 1% of the purchase price for both the buyer and the seller. And inside the city of Pittsburgh, it is 2.5%. which I believe is the highest transfer tax rate in the country. Municipalities, 130 of them in Allegheny County, and school districts, 43 of them in Allegheny County, rely heavily on revenue from property taxes. The property tax rates can vary widely, but hover around 3% in Allegheny County, though inside the city of Pittsburgh, it is 1.8%. So if you have stuck around this long, it appears that this video has been helpful. Now let's look at the other side of the coin and watch this video about the 5 reasons you should move to Pittsburgh. See you over there.